Number one is trust issue. Remember I told you about being a slave? Every day, who they know is only the slave master. If you get a good master, lucky you, right? And don't you remember? They were crying out to God because the Bible says that this Egyptian made their life so bitter. They were so bitter. They were maybe beaten. Maybe if they are dead, who cares, you know? And but it's so crazy how identity and this trust issue thingy, you know, many times in that whole Exodus journey, people said, can I just come back? I prefer being whipped and being enslaved again rather than, I don't know what is this wilderness thing, you know, every day is just like California. There's a dry and there's no tree, no nothing. I'm sick and tired of this and sick and tired of eating manna or something, you know. So, number one that I want to let you really get is they have a trust issue. Out of those 5, why did they grumble unto God? Think about that. Why did that test God? Put God to the test? Because, number one, they don't really know God and not sure if they can trust Him. Guys, 600,000 went out from Egypt, 2 made it. Well, of course, after that, children and young adults under 20 got older, and they were the one who entered the promised land. But the oldies, only 2 of them made it. Because what? Because the whole 40 years, they cannot really trust God. Sometimes we are so blinded. I know, like, many of us experience dry seasons and we don't hear God and all these things. But sometimes, if we just open our eyes, we would see actually the hand of God and the love of God is still with you. Not in a way that you may want God to show His love about, you know. Maybe not in exactly the way. For instance, I think miracles in the wilderness is way more than the total number of miracles that Jesus did. Jesus only lived about 3-some years. Yet, the Israelites were in the desert for 40 years, and every day God would at least make 2 miracles, at least. Mind you, this is 2-point-some million people. In the morning, how much manna God needs to provide every day? How much quail? In the evening, God needs to send. Even if you have a professional kitchen, they're going to have a hard time. Right? Our church, I don't think our church can, you know, if we have to feed you every day, I think we're going to be in trouble. How much money should we spend? Yet, God, who they still cannot trust, till the very end, never miss one portion of your meal. Sometime you should change your glasses. Pastor Paul, I think he said to me that he can no longer see clearly because he needs to get his prescription adjusted. Some of us need to get our prescription adjusted. It may not be that goosebumps, but you know what? You are still alive. How many of you know a lot of people get car accident and so on? We are so blessed. Pastor Nancy just passed away. But what a joy it is to know that she passed away running her destiny. How about you and I? 600,000 people, 2 enter destiny. The rest spend 40 years. There's 2 things. Either you get there slow, but it's not a guarantee. 600,000 minus 2 didn't actually made it. So, the first issue again is about trust. Who do you put your trust in? James spoke a very powerful message the other day, and if you have not heard it, maybe you can go to our website and listen to it. It's so powerful how our faith in the things that's not from God is supposed to die. Trust issue, many of us, American society, like modern society, yes, we go to church and so on, but how much trust do you put in God? How about you put your trust more in your insurance policy or your education system?